Yebo, yes. Away, away, away. Away to Seedgo Academy. Away to Dynamic Academy. Yes, away to the One Young World organization. Away to the Substack network. And to all the people I've managed to, and to everyone I follow in Likiledin way back before. So therefore, welcome into the another media production of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions, Book 11, Part 2. Therefore, to complete the infrastructure of all development phases, 10 land use of or development phases, because what the initiative of all the invited invitees and all those ones who were invited in book 3 and book 4, and every company I invited what from the start of the initiative of this entire playlist, because I invited everyone is an alumni, whether you are from preschool, whether you are from primary school, secondary, high school, college, business school, advanced or further institution, college or university or tertiary, you are an alumni student. Even if you never went to school, you are an alumni what from the education you have learned, what from your religion education, from your ethics of morals and ethics of the principles you've been equipped with, where they say heart is where the home is and charity begins at home. Whatever they taught you at home, what you're an alumni, and started from the bottom, now we're here. Now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're all here. So everyone from each and everywhere, we are all now here in the fourth industrial. So we are all in the same level, because we are all beginning what the new origins and of the new existence of the millennium time. Therefore, every state country out there, there's still a lot of free land use. Free land use for the generation time of this millennium time, 31st millennium, 21st millennium of the year 2000, of the fourth rise of the fourth industrial. Can Africa rise again? Yes, Africa did rise again, because it's the African products that managed to ensure that all the architecture designs are there, in combination with the 26 nations of 29 business schools of the 2017 advanced global network advanced management. So from then we never looked back when they called us as Africa to rise from the hashtag 10 of the business review of hashtag 10, Can Africa Rise Again in the fourth industrial. But I don't understand why Donald Trump, Africa has managed to be set back and be given their agenda. An agenda is something most that will be still, that needs to be discussed, that needs to be negotiated, that needs to be collaborated in solutions and conflicts. 2063, wow. But the rise of the fourth industrial is still in the before the year 2020. So there's still a free land use for every state country, for every rural area, to build great architecture designing, such as these guidelines that you must be capable of. The building development management, the building plan preparation and submission, the land use management, the making a planning application, how to obtain new or additional land use rights, subdivision of land, site development plans, landscape plans, departures, pre-application consultations, land use and building complaints and enforcement. As I remember, I was invited into another webinar over here of a landscape planning, site development plans, and subdivision land. There was an webinar I was invited in that I managed to be part of. Yeah. So all those countries here from Africa, from Asia, from Middle East, and the Icelands and the Irelands, and those underdeveloping and those developing, with also the developed and the overdeveloped. What we are here as Cape Town, we are here. And we are doing it. We are doing it for you. Workplace for innovators, workplace for investors, workplace for funders. We are here providing all the solutions for you. But as the African lens, Mr. Vice Chancellor Dr. Price, Max Price said it, that we are the lens in Africa, but we are the lens in the global world now, in the global universe, because the entire Mark 143 18 Piece Empire Startup ecosystem is an initiative of the universal growth, universal global impact, and universal economic growth for the invest in Cape Town, invest in Western Cape, invest in the Republic of SA. So this book two, or this part 2 playlist of book 2 of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions, what its initiative is the rise of the City of Cape Town Special District Planning Framework from Cape Town to the Western Cape provincial regions, and then into the African continent, and then multiply into the global world and the universe, since we are the product of the initiative that we were invited to of the planning of Mars. That's why we are capable of ensuring that we are a business universe initiative. And then we managed to negotiate with the national government of South Africa on how we will find a strategic development plan that will be sustainable, economic enough for us as Cape Town, yes, to carry on with the framework of urban development and rural urban development for the other rural areas of the South African government. Because I believe that the government of the South Africa entirely doesn't have any spatial development and environmental planning and coastal planning department in their public works. Therefore, this is the rise here to the Western Cape provincial government. We can develop we are capable getting as the Mark 143/18Ps Empire Startup ecosystem of companies, such as those ones we introduced in the 2 media past playlist, of developing over 500 million job creation opportunities in the next period of 10 years, and over 900 quadrillion of future investments when the impact economic growth is in the rise to other native lands of Cape Town District 6 in the continents of Asia, continent of Austria, Middle East, Europe, Latin America, Indonesia, and also the Icelands and the Irelands of the 7 seas, 7 oceans, straight to USSR of the Russian continent, and then combining it with the North America underdeveloping countries, and those developed, and those overdeveloped, and those underdeveloping state countries. We can produce over 900 quadrillion of financial investments, and also over 600 quadrillion for the South African government if they could come and invest in us as Cape Town and invest in this initiative of spatial planning and development planning, of environmental planning and coastal planning, with the planning of our future city together, one city together, while it is still in the rise of the Western Cape, investing in Western Cape, investing in Cape Town with Westgrow, so that South Africa can invest and be invested in Cape Town, in South Africa. So, Mr. Tim Harris, I'll be glad if also I could find a stakeholders partnership, yes, with you over there in the growth of our ecosystem startups, so that you'll be the man who can educate us even further with Mr. Carlo Vizzi through these initiatives of growth into the global world with the Green Cape director manager. Then when we figure to rise nationally and continentally in the next 10 to 15 years of the fourth industrial going on globally worldwide, a figure of 900 quadrillion of huge job creation opportunities and 900 billion quadrillion euros of continental unions in cryptocurrencies investments will rise to global impact bonds in a duration of a year per future investment. Do you know how that could happen? The investments of 900 billion quadrillion in euros of continental unions, rise of global impact bonds in a duration of a year. In a year period, we could rise 900 billion quadrillion. But for every job creation and job investment, each continent of a single country in that continent is investing for all the 7 continents and their islands of one earth. And their inflation of currencies under one currency. You see, so that one is possible that we can make that money as one earth native nations, whom are the multi-stakeholder in collaboration partnerships of this initiative. The rise and the growth of the 10 district special framework planning of the Western Cape regional provincial government of the Western Cape of its 37 nodes of 37 municipalities. What was a common vision shared by I and us, the Mark 14318 Peace Empire Startup Ecosystems founders, CEO, directorates, chairperson, and co-founders, as we plea for donations, grants, sponsorship, support, and for private stake shareholders, partners, associates, global universe relationships from global world potential individuals and corporate companies, and from global world billionaires as our next Asian future investors, funders, as we also invite you as our investor, meaning you yes, you yourself, who is watching and listening, and that one who is sleeping, listening and watching. It was a common vision shared by the Western Cape government, such as the Cultural Affairs and Sports Directorate, Mr. Ronald, the Mako former member, Brent Heron, personal assistants of Alderman J.P. Smith, and Community Safety 2015 Board of Directorates and Associates and Ministries, and the Minister of Education, Mr. Floric, and the DA Youth Chairperson of Sub-Council 10, Mr. Unati, and then Colette of 2013, 2014, 2015 Administration Office of the DA in the St. George's Mall, with the Youth Department Director, Mr. Albany, former Western Cape Economic Opportunities Minister Winder, Nicolette of 2018, 2020, 2021 Administration Offices of St. George's Mall DA, and then the Victoria Street 10th floor board team that I had a meeting with Mr. Heu, and then Councillor Kempton and personal assistants, and then the Activate Leadership 2015 of Activate Change Drivers of Intake 3 Module 1 of 2015, when I began to transform the city of Cape Town. I wish what you could see the city of Cape Town, how it is already been transformed. What I wish you could just see its visual graphic design before it is a tangible one. We are keen to rise and ensure that we partner, associate with all of them, as from business to business relations, and then business to government, and then government to government, and then government to business, and then business to business, and then once again business to government, and then government to business, and then business to business, and then business to individual. Relations of investments. So for huge economic opportunities relations with the growth of the 10 district special development framework planning with these 37 nodes of the Western Cape municipalities and the cities of the Western Cape province state country, such as the growth of it from the Beaufort West to Berg River, Pitau, Brandon Valley, Cape Agala Haas, Stad van Kaapstad, Sedenberg, Drakenstein, George, Hezenqua, Canaland, Neisner, Lanesberg, Langeberg, Matsikanik, Mossel Bay, Oudtshoorn, Overstrad, Prince Albert, Saldanha, Caledon, and then 20 Stellenbosch, 21 Swartland, Soledam, 22, 23 Theevastenskloop, Witzenberg, Worcester, Vredendal, Ceres, Hermanus. I remember the president of South Africa once in some years ago, he promised that he's going to do a city development all the way from Limpopo to Johannesburg to KwaZulu-Natal to Cape Town. And Cape Town said, no. And now I was agreeing with my team here of the special development team, as this is a great intellectual, respectful contribution of multi-stakeholder relationship, partnerships, collaborations from Brian Makaluza to the district special planning team of the intelligence of Mr. Nigel Tatus. Nigel Tatus used to invite us here way back into many private meetings in 2019, 2020, 2021 that were involving this special development. So Cape Town said, no, we don't want to. But I was amazed. We have 9 provinces, state countries of South Africa. But why you going to choose only 4 cities of the whole entire cities that are so multiples of cities in the Republic of South Africa? Therefore, as I close this media production over here, I'm sending my great respect and great honors and great intelligence and great honesty and trust of integrity from the City of Cape Town FM radios of Heart FM, 104 FM, Bush FM, Zbonela FM, and connecting Cape Town with the Group FM, not forgetting Cape Town Comedy Club, not forgetting all the native racial nations of the colored nation who are the eternal, immortal, spiritual stability and inspiration with the black townships of every black native nation of the city of Cape Town, whom were born as the born bred of Cape Town, city of Cape Town, with its cross-sector partnerships of global impact points with the global world, across the global world of all the state countries and unions of the global world, because Cape Town is the number one, and saying hello to everyone who had managed to become a tourist in Cape Town and who had managed to become a tour Cape with all the buses that are tour buses of the Cape Town tours, touring and going everywhere in Cape Town. We are saying thank you for being an amazing person in the amazing city of Cape Town with its Two Oceans Aquarium, and dedicating it into the lady who won the Two Oceans Marathon over here this year and last year and these years, We are saying hello, we are saying good morning, we are saying good night, we are saying good evening, we are saying cha 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 chow, we are saying halalala, we are saying aware, we are saying staka, we are saying stotupoto, we are saying also, we are saying stataroko, we are saying eshtada. This is one from all the four corners of the city of Cape Town. We are saying hello to everyone inside them and those ones who are still in four corners, even in their own houses. We are saying to the district special planning team, this is what you have to figure out. To the likes of Mr. McGraffin, Mr. Tatas, Mr. Mosaval, and then Munsamei, Kempel, Kruger, Brunez, Bruke, Nalide, Modek, Levendal, and then the future city, and then the supplier management, and then the supply chain management policy, and then the AD Andrews, and then Ozzy Osmal, and straight to the city manager, Gordwan Hill Lewis, to Carlo Vizzi, to James Voss, to Coptin, to Alan Winder, and to everyone we've managed to call over here. Papa away, everyone who had managed to receive this entire, please follow us on YouTube channel at Sisa Brian Makaluza 3735 SISA BRIAN MAKALUZA 3735, all in small letters, YouTube channel, and then on Twitter at Makaluza 143 MAKALUZA 143, and then on Flipboard Makaluza 269 MAKALUZA 269, and then LinkedIn Sisa Brian Makaluza SISA BRIAN space MAKALUZA, and then a Facebook Sisa Brian Makaluza SISA space BRIAN space MAKALUZA, and then on TikTok follow us on at Sisa Brian Makaluza, all in small letters, one word, don't put any spacing. And then on SoundCloud, app of SoundCloud Music, it's http://www.soundcloud.com/KURUBET dash SISA dash VAMOSHE dash 6578655511. And then on Instagram, Vamushe Tulamushe I think it's 249 or 2, yeah, something like that. But yeah, you'll get it sooner or later. Thank you, global international people of the world. Thank you to every startup, the list of the Viva Technology startup of the European startup. I believe by 2027 or 2029, the Mark 143 will be part of the top 50 or top part of the top 10 of 2027 when you all review our own product designs that have been already prototype, pilot manufactured, ready for factory manufacturing of the most beautiful luxurious buses and trucks that you can find on YouTube channel. Once you find them of 2024, 2025, 2026, then you must know that those are the product designs that we promised you long time ago in our media productions of 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. And then also from the most beautiful cities and beautiful countries of the world, you will find our estate and architecture product designs, prototypes, pilot manufactured for all the state countries of the global world. Thank you, people of the wonderful one. Please have a nice evening with great music from, just go and type on YouTube music, or maybe or from Tunico music, with also Waveflow music, and then you also tune in into SoundCloud music, not forgetting also Spotify music. Just type Nigerian music. Nigerian music, you will find the greatest music of all times. That is a collaboration with the playlist of SoundCloud music, Passion to Survive. Download the playlist Passion to Survive on SoundCloud music. Playlist Passion to Survive. You will find the greatest music that is collaborating with these innovations of media productions.